So in terms of studying, we study pretty much everything, to be honest, from the molecular level all the way to the gross anatomy. So at the moment I'm in my third semester, so I'm studying subjects such as molecular biology, which is where we study about the DNA, the RNA, and we look at how it's replicated, how it takes part in forming us and everything in between, and we're looking at any mistakes that can happen and what happens if there is a mistake in replication. It's a very interesting subject, and it looks at everything on the molecular basis. After this, we also have anatomy. So at the moment I'm doing anatomy of the abdomen. So we're looking at the whole abdomen. We've been doing this for a few weeks now, and we've covered all of the organs, all of their blood supplies, their innervations, etc., etc. And we're looking at their relationships with each other. I also study core subjects such as biochemistry, which helps me understand how everything comes together. In terms of my syllabus, I would say that is very well written up, and the reason I say this is because everything is very cohesive with each other. So all of my core subjects, which are anatomy, biochemistry, histology, and physiology, they all link up together. So for example, if I'm studying the kidneys this week, in anatomy, I will look at the structure of the kidneys, I look at its relationship with other organs, and I will look at the gross anatomy of it. During the same week, I will also study the function of kidneys in physiology and biochemistry, and I will then look at the histology of kidneys so I can understand everything on a tissue level. So I would say I would say that this is very, very useful because I can understand everything and everything flows well.
So I've been here for a year now, and I came through an agency that helped us. We just had to supply them with the documents, our passport details, and it was pretty much an easy process. And especially because with a British passport, you don't really need to go through TRC residency and all of that, which is, one of the reasons why I actually came here, because it makes everything much more easier. So yeah. So the reason I came to Georgia is for many reasons. So Sakartvelo is very, very safe. So my parents, obviously they're my providers, they looked into that, where they could send their daughter somewhere really safe. They're not going to just send their daughter in the middle of nowhere and, not be safe. So they sent me to Georgia. But another reason is it's really pretty, and me and my family, we travel a lot. So we usually just travel, anywhere that's pretty. And I was like, what country? And I was like, oh, it's next to Turkey, and we go to Turkey a lot. Another reason is that the medicine program here is very good, and a lot of people, I heard that, a lot of Indians come here. There's a lot of British people like me that come here, from other countries too, like, I don't know, Jordan, Egypt, Lebanon. So clearly, if there's a lot of people coming, why wouldn't I go too? And it is recognized in the UK. So that's the main reason as well, which is if it's something that's recognized from the UK, which means that its standard is very high. So yeah, my parents were like, it's a good idea. Another reason being that the fees are actually quite affordable. Housing and just living in general, cost of living, and just, uni fees in general, are a lot more cheaper than the UK.